Like, dude, at least 80% of what I had on here is gone now. The links are broken. So YouTube went through and YouTube went through and swept through everything. And move it. If you would swing that mic back around. There you go. Yeah, cool.
It's a good song, though.
I was a man, dude. I remember this, man. It was a huge hit back in the day, man.
Yeah, absolutely was.
But this one will get going here soon too, so you know. But yeah, man. So hey, guys, welcome to the Goat Pen, man. Fridays at 5. Good to have you. Good to have you. Good to be back on another weekend here. Today we got Christian and Stu and DP and Fig is going to be here shortly. So
he'll be here at Fig 30.
Yeah. And I forgot to cut that light on, didn't I?
Both of them.
No, I got
No,
one of them's on.
Actually, is the camera on my side?
Yeah, they're on.
Okay.
My sister calls him LP.
Ah, yeah, LP. That's my nickname. I don't know why.
LP. Okay.
I have no idea
Because
why.
you keep a low profile.
You can see you see Sasha right there. So.
Yeah.
Eventually, YouTube's going to put a disclaimer on there that AI is not even allowed for that kind of shit.
Well, it's funny because I'm starting to see a lot more backlash now. You know, I mean, even just general people commenting, like one of the Pyrenees pages on Facebook that I belong to, somebody was like, is there any way to filter out all this AI slop on here? And I'm like,
Yeah.
It's almost impossible.
you know, I don't know how you do it. I don't.
It's like, and it's increased so dramatically in percentage of stuff you see online.
Yeah, it's like a tenfold, man. It's fucking crazy, man.
And based on what I've read, I got a lot of echo here.
Switch to those earphones there. That's dialed in with that other one. Okay. Is that better?
Yeah, much better. Based on what I've read, it might get a lot worse because
sure it
everyone's
will.
saying all the free AIs are crap, but like the modern versions of them are way better than people realize, and it's going to explode very, very quickly.
It already has.
Yeah.
It already has. I mean, just the Star Wars stuff that I'm seeing where people are writing up their own fan movies, you know, and using AI to generate Luke Skywalker and Darth Vader and Darth Maul. And I mean, they look good. They look good, man. They're not perfect, but they look good, you know. But yeah, I'm sure, you know, Lucas is over there rolling, you know, his eyeballs going, okay, get the lawyers on this now. You know.
I'm not getting paid for any of
Yeah,
this.
exactly, man. Well, you can't really blame them, though. You know what I'm saying? You know, the last video I posted, and I can't remember the intro music we used. Anywho, yeah, YouTube flagged it for a copyright.
Fuck.
You know, which it's not a big deal. It's not a strike or anything. It just acknowledged me. Hey, just letting you know you have some copyrighted material in here. But under, you know, digital rights, you know, that I have, I'm not exploiting it. I'm not trying to make money off of it, so it's not a big deal.
Yeah.
You know, we're using an AI cover version of a song, you know, to, you know, just do intro music. That's all we're doing. That's it. I'm not trying to steal from anybody. No.
The one of the craziest things about the rights with music and YouTube, like certain channels like Professor Rock and Rick Beato keep getting all these strikes, and the record labels, it's because of AI and a bunch of stupid young kids who don't know what they're doing. But if the record labels were smart, they would realize that these channels on YouTube are making them money. Like every time the Professor of Rock talks about a song, people are going to look up that song and they're going to download that song. And they're going to buy that song. Yeah. He's making them money. He's not taking any money from them. He's promoting their music and their.
And how many comments do you see that people are like, I'm here because of that video I just saw. Who's here because of Rick Beato's video?
Yeah.
Who's here because of Professor of Rock? You know, and that guy, I feel so bad for him right now because, dude, he's up against a wall right now, man. His whole channel's getting ready to disappear.
Yeah,
you know,
he needs to do what Rick did and just hire an attorney and just keep that person on retainer and start suing the record labels for
digital. What do they call it? Fair use.
Yeah,
you know. Yeah, again, man, to me, somebody like the Professor of Rock, and I excuse me, I can't remember the guy's real name. But,
Adam
you know,
Reeder.
I'm sorry, Adam
Reeder.
Reeder. What an incredibly enjoyable and knowledgeable channel. You know, I love listening to that guy, and he talks about, he's like watching Hot Ones. he brings up just these dark corner facts that you had no idea. You know?
When the best thing is when you watch his interviews, the people he's interviewing go, I understand why they call you the professor of rock, and they go, how did you like Hot Ones? They go, where did you get that from? How do you know that?
Yeah.
And it's because he's a genius and he's just paid attention for his entire life to rock and roll music, and he's like the encyclopedia of rock and roll. And the other thing, have you noticed how much he sounds like Casey Kasem? Have you noticed that?
He does.
Really?
Well, he's a huge Casey Kasem fan.
There's a story.
okay.
Hold on. There's a story behind that. I saw that video. What was it? Somebody's daughter, Casey Kasem's daughter, gave him something. I got to get back and find that episode, man, because there's a connection there. There is a strong connection there. I don't remember what it was, but she gave him something that belonged to Casey, and it had something to do because there were talks of reviving that with him, with Adam doing the DJ
weekly,
slot.
well, he should do the weekly top 40 countdown. I mean, that would be perfect.
No, dear God, no, not in today's music, please.
Well,
don't.
That would be a long top 40 to get through.
What if he could do like a weekly top 40 of just the 10 best songs of this week from the last 100
Yeah,
years?
let's talk about, hey, let's randomly throw a dart, and say, hey, we're going to do September, blah, 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 1973. Here were your top 10,
Yeah. Well, he kind of does that.
That would
he
be
does
fun.
now,
gets
but it would be
strikes
cool
all
if it
over the
had like
place.
a top 40, official
Yeah.
that came out once a week, both visual and, and audio as well.
Yeah.
So that would be kind of cool.
Or top 10 AI versions of a particular song.
Like I said,
the
dude,
AI chart.
based on what I'm seeing here, that's getting ready to come to a screeching halt, man. Seriously.
That's silly because these songs and artists are getting recognition they wouldn't have gotten otherwise.
Preaching the choir, man. Preaching the choir. But, I'm not going to go down that road because I was such a opponent of the lawsuits that were filed back in the day with Napster and Kazaa and, because,
Napster. Napster was such a great time.
it was, man.
It was. Wild West.
Oh, man.
Yeah, the infancy of it all, Kazaa Light,
Russ, is that a phone holder? Looks like a wallet.
Yeah.
It's both.
It's a wallet and a phone holder.
It kind of reminds me of like a trapper keeper.
So if you lose it, you fucking lose everything.
Yeah, and I did. Actually, I did in China. I had to cancel all my cars, get my driver's license, duplicate, and yeah, it was bad.
Yeah.
But yeah. So what else is happening? Oh, aliens. Let's talk.
Aliens?
So you hadn't heard this? Oh, dude, this has been.
I heard there was going to be a release of all of the information.
Well, I'm not. To me, there's more to it than that. But I don't feel what we've heard this week. In the past 2 weeks was Obama came out and said, because the guy asked him, do you, talk to me about aliens, and he flat out said, yeah, they exist. I haven't seen one, and I can tell you for a fact they're not at Area 51. He said, but he kind of acknowledged it. Then when they questioned Trump about it on Air Force One, he accused Obama of breaching national security, by saying that, But then he turns around yesterday and says, the DOJ, the whatever, they release all the files on, UFOs and blah, blah, blah. So, but to me, it's going to end up being another JFK. Everything that means anything is going to be redacted.
Yeah.
I bet you my next year's
No,
salary.
I didn't hear Obama say anything about that.
Me either. Because
So he said it was his theory that they exist, or is
No,
it-
he flat out said yes. Aliens are real.
I'll have
He
to
did.
listen to that.
He did, man. It was it was pretty. I mean, there was no hesitation. There was no,
yeah, we saw 20,000 of them last summer crossing the fucking Rio Grande. They are real.
Those aliens wearing cowboy hats.
So yeah, it's but again, yeah, I have to go back to I remember seeing the movie Contact back in '97, and it was. This is kind of a bittersweet moment for me. I still love the movie. I love what Carl Sagan wrote about, but it was the night my mother actually passed away, and I was on my honeymoon at the time in Florida. Yeah, it was heavy. Of course, I wasn't going to sleep. I found out at like 8 o'clock that night, You know, so I stay up all night and I'm watching these movies. And I remember watching Contact, and for somehow that movie actually sucked me in to where I didn't forget about it, but it took my mind off of it. You know, yeah, it was just kind of goes to show what a great movie it is. You know, but she said something really profound at the end of that movie, you know, where she talks about, you know, with all the billions of stars out there, if life didn't exist elsewhere, wouldn't that be a great waste of space? You know, I mean, and statistically speaking, it's
probability wise,
it's theoretically impossible that life does not exist out there.
You've
you know?
got to be an
exist.
arrogant piece of something to think that we're the only intelligent beings in this whole universe.
We just don't understand, and it's impossible for us to understand how small we are and how big space is.
Yes.
I mean,
Yes.
you can't even wrap your head around how big the Milky Way is.
No.
And the Milky Way is just a very small little corner. Hey, buddy.
Fig's got presents.
What? What'd you bring, man?
He's got a hard hat. Are you going to wear that on camera? No. Okay. You got a lot of shit in there.
Fig has arrived. Let's see what we got going on. Oh, yes. We have new.
Yeah. What
we
is
have
it?
new display art for the. Or I'm gonna have to. I talked to Fig. I'm gonna have to take some of the hot sauce down, you know, because I think we've had that up there long enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got an Iron Maiden and
Very nice.
All right, I'm going to trade places with
If you
Fig.
mind taking the top off of that, this is my new prescription medicine.
That's for Eric,
okay.
It's vodka.
and that's
Thank you.
I love it.
there's little pegs. His feet sits on them. There's one right there and one right there. You see the holes on his feet.
We're gonna take a quick break while we do a seat change out here.
There's the other.
All right. We're back. You guys welcome Fig to the session here because Stu's been up since 3:30 in the morning, so he joined us there shortly. So, dude, thank you, man.
Have a good evening, guys.
Yes, sir.
See you
Later, brother.
Later, Stu.
Enjoyed.
Have a good one, man.
All right, buddy.
Enjoy the videos. Oh yeah. Do you need a bag for those? There's one in that cup you just gave me. Okay. All right.
I'm gonna turn the air conditioner back up. Actually, I'm gonna turn it off because it's actually getting a little chilly in here.
See you later, Stu.
So I think I got the
Oh, nice. Okay.
little bummed out, man. For being a Tommy Hilfiger, this is not embroidered. It's kind of an iron-on thing, you know, rubberized iron-on. But yeah, you know.
I told Russell
Well.
it looked like he was going to try to sell me a Cadillac.
Yeah.
If I had one, I would try to sell it to you,
Yeah.
DP. I would. Yeah. So
It's a nice shirt, nice looking shirt.
yeah, well,
I like
dude, I was dying for Caddy, you know,
Yeah.
F1 merch to come out, you know.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah, I jumped online. The T-shirt sold out immediately.
I bet they did.
You know. Yeah,
People love the brand. People love the brand.
Well,
Cadillac.
they actually, I think what really set them apart is everything they're doing in the IMSA stuff with Rolex and you know those.
yes.
That's been huge because they've been winners, you know, and a little bummed with the livery, man. The coloring of the car was, I mean,
Kind of dull.
Yeah,
It's
it was. It
there's
was.
What color is the car?
One side's white, one side's black.
Okay.
It's kind of cool the way they did that, but if you look at some of their GTD cars that they race in the IMSA stuff, dude, those cars are hot, man.
Really?
They're lots of color, you know. Yeah, you know, it's their first year. Let's give them a year, you know, and go back and concentrate on it, you know, and do something with it. But yeah, I'm looking for it. And again, Stu's right. We talked about it, man. During preseason testing, it doesn't look like they're going to be in the bottom of the bunch this year.
They'll be in the upper half of the bottom.
Yeah.
Not quite midfield, not quite
The upper half
bottom.
of the bottom.
Right now,
Yeah,
now, bottom firmly belongs to Aston Martin, unfortunately. But
I think that may change this year.
they got 6 laps in this year today, man. 6 laps.
It's going to be Cadillac, dude. Don't get your hopes up.
I'm betting you it's not.
Look, I got that set up the way Lando saw the back of Max's car quite a bit last year. That's exactly.
That is good. That's correct. And then when Max came out on top for the seat, no, that was Lando. You're right.
You mean
Lando
when he
won
lost by 2 points after being down
Lando,
by 135?
Lando won the championship. That's right.
But he lost the.
When,
He lost it.
when Oscar should have won the championship.
Well, they
But that's a story for another day.
rammed it up old Oscar really good.
Yeah. Papaya rules. You're fucked again.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Well,
All I know is Max was out by 135 points with like half the season to go and ended up only he lost by 2 points.
2
Missed the
points.
championship by 2 points.
and in
Like he said, it doesn't matter. He didn't win the championship.
McLaren did try their damnedest to give it away. They did. It was pretty ugly.
In an inferior car,
Yep.
the best driver makes a difference.
This year's it's gonna be interesting this year. The that whole 50-50 power split between the battery and the petrol, man, that's gonna be
Yeah. Today was the last day of testing.
yes. So F1 2026 starts in 2 weeks. So yeah, we're looking forward to that, man. Starts Australia. Dun, dun, dun. Looking forward to it.
So when I left the house, Olympic hockey, the United States was playing Slovakia.
Okay.
And the winner goes to the gold medal game to face Canada. And U.S. was up 5-0 when I left the house. So
Oh well, okay.
Good.
looks like it's going to be the matchup that everybody predicted
USA
in Canada.
and Canada,
Yeah, the two.
just like the females.
Are they playing
Yeah.
for tariffs?
Yeah.
Sorry, I had to
No,
say that.
because the Supreme Court said no, we won't get into that.
yeah.
They made their ruling today, but it is what it is.
Yeah. Oh well.
What's the ruling? Trump can levy as many tariffs as he wants.
No, quite the opposite. Quite the opposite.
Yep.
Yeah, your beer's at the top, I think.
Where are you going, Sasha? You okay, baby? Oh, nice. Good save.
What is she doing?
She jumped when
Her fat ass
VP
was
opened the
blocking the refrigerator, and she didn't want to move, and then she jumped all of a sudden. I don't think she knew it was the refrigerator at first.
And you guys look around the room. If you can think of a better place to put that, let me know. It was just
What, the dog?
No,
Oh,
That's what I thought too.
no, I think the refrigerator is good right there.
I mean, it's not. It's really
Yeah.
not in anybody's way. So
You know,
I
somebody.
don't know.
needs
It's in my way.
something. Is it in your way?
I'm joking.
is it?
No, I'm joking,
I sat in your chair when I put it over there just to make sure.
dude. I'm kidding.
Give you a little table for you.
I'm tugging your leg.
Yes, Sasha was trying to
Pulling my finger.
wrap her leg around this wire right here and pull.
Yeah, she does that quite a bit.
Say,
And that's the thing, man. She does not realize how big she is. She doesn't.
or strong.
So yeah, but so going back, we were talking about aliens. Yeah. So the probability, like we said,
It's pretty strong that there are.
it's
You
got
got
to
to be out there somewhere.
Got to be.
Got to be out there.
Now, my personal thought on it is, if we are truly not a petri dish being observed by others, then any others who have come by and taken a look have been like, "Fuck that place."
That place is a shithole.
Yeah.
Did you ever listen? This guy's been dead for decades. He was a comedian, Bill Hicks.
Yeah.
He had the little bit he did on aliens visiting us,
I don't remember that.
and he said, "What if aliens landed, but they were redneck aliens from outer space?" And we walked up to their spacecraft, and they were just sitting outside whittling.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, how y'all doing? We're from outer space.
That would be pretty damn funny.
Yeah. But yeah, I think they're out there. And we may go the rest of this fucking earth without
Well,
ever seeing them.
possible.
That's how big space is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, man. It's like I said, it's fascinating to think of, and maybe if there are aliens, maybe they don't even have the technology to come this way. We don't know. We honestly don't know.
Hey, I do want to see that bit that Obama said. This
You need to see it, man. It's it's I mean, it was a matter of fact type statement. It was, aliens are real,
Yeah.
And then he immediately backtracked and was like, I've never seen them, and there are none at Alien 50 or at Area 51, but
They're real. We're giving them plenty of foreign aid.
But then I thought it was even more curious when Trump said, that he was in breach of national security by saying that, and I'm like, that's interesting. Why would you say that?
Yeah.
So, but then he turns around and says, okay, release everything, which again, I'm not getting my hopes up because nothing really came out from the, the JFK files that,
Nah, we're never gonna know anything about anything.
I did see a report today that there was a second camera that was actually filmed from across the street at Dealey Plaza that had the grassy knoll and the picket fence in the background, and it's kind of grainy, but you can see there's definitely somebody there.
I've seen that footage, and it's shitty footage.
It's terrible, man. It's terrible.
Yeah, it's like yeah.
But I think with today's AI enhancements, man, maybe they could clean it up, man.
They maybe could. I mean,
I've seen some of the work they've done with the Bigfoot Patterson Gimlin film, man, and it's pretty damn scary, man.
I don't know if I believe that thing is real.
Dude, it's so.
I don't think I believe that's real.
I don't want to, but I see things every once in a while, where you see credited people, scientists and stuff, anthropologists come out and say, yeah, the human can't do that. A human can't walk like that. And their arms are not that long. And you can clearly see muscle movement and, and it's used, again, man, but there's opposites, on the other side of the fence that are immediately like, no, dude, it's a guy in a gorilla suit, I can't be that quick to dismiss it,
Well, I just think about what it would require for a species or whatever the classification is of this creature to live on the earth without apparently being detected by any more than one or two videos that aren't grainy. I mean, that's what I have to accept all of that. What, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I concur 100%, man. And that's definitely does not weigh in the favor of existence,
no.
So I think Mitch Hedberg had it right. Maybe Bigfoot is blurry. Maybe he's just naturally blurry.
Maybe so.
Yeah, that's what he is.
Maybe it.
It seems like some military grade infrared cameras could solve all this shit.
In fucking 5
minutes.
But yeah, go back and watch one of the
He's blurry.
kind of the newer AI cleanups of that Patterson with the image stabilization and the enhancements. That's pretty fucking scary shit, man. It is, especially when you see the facial details. That's it's not quite what I was expecting, and it's nightmare fuel. Actually, it really is. But yeah, but you have to weigh in everything, and you go, how is it possible that a species survived this long? I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm just. As a kid, I was fascinated. I got really all into that whole, the Loch Ness Monster and fucking Bigfoot.
I 100%.
Yeah, I was all into that, man.
I believed in the Loch Ness Monster and Bigfoot when I was a kid.
Oh yeah.
But like everybody else, as you grow older, you become more skeptical. What's real, what's not. But at the same time, man, I'll at this point, from what I've known and I see out there today that exists, I'm not convinced that it's not real. I'll put it that way.
Yeah.
To me, there's more accredited people who have supported the video than have been detractors from it.
Yeah, I mean,
when I was a kid, I also thought quicksand was going to be a bigger problem than it is.
Yeah,
They really,
quicksand?
Yeah.
that was a big deal when you were a kid. Like you would see these.
It was.
Man, Gilligan's Island had it in my mind that
Yeah.
anywhere close to sand
It'd be like walking into
anywhere.
a smoothie.
Yeah.
Yeah, like suddenly like a perfect rectangle of smoothie that you could never reach the edge of once you got in.
Yep. Nope.
And then you find yourself on a beach in the wading pools, and your foot sinks up to your calf, and you're like, "That's it?
Yeah.
That was it? That's quick? What the fuck, man?
Yeah.
I've been lied to my whole life."
Yeah.
So yeah, that's where I'm at. With Bigfoot, man. It's pretty fascinating stuff, man. I just find myself.
We need a body or at least a set of bones.
Yeah.
That's
So
what it's
yeah,
gonna-
and again, so that weighs in on the.
That's what it's going to take for
Yeah.
me.
On the other side, because you see again, you still even see
Yeah.
modern videos today. But
Is
so,
that what-
dude, there's
is
just
that what you think?
Yeah, I would agree because you got to think if there would be some bones out there, and all the people that have searched and walked around and looked, they would have had to run across some kind of bones from.
Well,
one
that's kind of what I'm
By
saying.
now,
Like
yes.
that's what I need also, other than believing in it, and the footage maybe being real. Maybe I need to figure out in my mind how these things could live and reproduce and not be detected by
Yeah.
people for.
now as a proponent of that, we still find that out there in the wild, not only on land but in the ocean. We find species all the time that
We
we're like,
do, and we find them in the rainforest, but they're often small, little weird fuckers. I mean, we're talking about a damn
humanoid.
You know what we're talking about.
But okay, so
a large human.
living in the Pacific Northwest.
how about stuff like
Probably.
you see from these ocean drilling rigs?
Yeah.
You see shit pass in front of the camera that you're like, what the fuck was that?
Yeah.
It was megalodon.
Okay, now
Megalodon.
you're talking about an area of the Earth that we haven't. What's the percentage of the ocean?
Oh,
We-
yeah.
It's very
I concur.
small
Yeah.
compared to land.
Yeah,
We've
Exploration
done a lot.
has
We've done a
been-
lot on land.
yeah. Deep sea exploration has
Yeah.
taken a long time. It's getting somewhere now. It's finally getting.
Well, with ROVs, that's been huge. That's been massive.
but there was for a long time, even when they had those, there was only a certain depth they could go to, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the Mariana Trench. When was it first explored?
Oh, good lord, man! It's probably back in the '60s.
That whole thing just terrifies me.
It is, man, dude. It's that, and that's as close to an alien planet as you're going to get because that is not your world.
No. Nope.
And everything around you can kill you. Everything.
Yeah.
If it's not a creature, it's the pressure.
Yeah. You can't go out there. You can't go outside.
Nope.
I remember watching Leviathan.
That was a great movie.
It
man.
was the first time.
Yeah, that was a great movie, man. Deep Star 6. That was
Yeah,
another one,
man,
man. Of course, there was a big trend of that. The Abyss, all those,
Yeah.
kind of came in together, man. They were, those were good movies, man. I enjoyed those. I haven't done a time test, so if I went back and watched them today, would they still be good? It was like I did a Disney retrospective, I don't know, a year or two ago. Disney had, pretty much, they were starting to publish their entire catalog on Disney Plus. So I watched like The Rocketeer. Rocketeer stands up, man. Dude, because it's even at the time it came out, it took place in like the 40s or 50s, something like that, So it doesn't really have it doesn't age because it already has a specific period it's focused in.
Right.
Versus, I watched The Black Hole. That did not last. That does not stand
Yeah,
up. That
yeah.
was absolutely terrible. I think as a kid, I kind of was like mesmerized by it, but watching it now, 40 years later, I was like, yeah,
What was I thinking?
That was a terrible fucking movie. Again, just my opinion.
You guys remember the abominable snowman?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Yeti, man.
That's like Bigfoot, but like in the snowy mountains, right?
Yep.
Same concept,
The Himalayas.
I guess.
But there's so many and there's so many creatures like that. Chupacabra,
Yeah. That eats the Mexican
the,
babies.
the goat man,
yeah.
and it's there's one that I got to find it and send you guys the link, man, because it took place right in this area here, and I want to say it was on 210. Dude's driving his pickup truck, and he says
yeah.
he hit something, And he says he wasn't sure exactly what it was, but all of a sudden something jumped in the back of his fucking truck. And he calls, 911, and you can tell by his voice, this dude's not lying, man. He's not making this shit up, man, for drama or for some shit. This guy is
that wasn't
scared to death.
That happened not too long ago.
If the
Yeah, it was the last
911
couple of years.
is the 911 call available?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Oh
Yes.
man.
Dude, it'll send chills down your spine, man, because that was my first impression when I listened to him. I'm like, this dude's not fucking lying,
Holy
man.
shit. I got to step out for a second. Y'all keep going.
All right.
I got to go.
Well, yeah, that
Was it on? Was it 210?
yeah, I believe so. And it was just past. He had just passed Moores Creek battlefield.
Yes.
And anyways, yeah, you could probably find that on WECT's website because I think they
ECT's
have
got it. I saw it on YouTube under some dark and unknown, channel that I was watching. It really fucking fascinated me, man. I'm like, God, what is this, man?
Yeah.
This is crazy. I've never heard this, And you're right. It was in the last 3 years, something like that,
Yeah.
Maybe he's
At
talking
least.
about Chewy Cobra.
Chewy
No,
cover.
this was some humanoid creature, and he had like these scratch marks on the top of his cab.
Yeah.
From where this thing was had jumped in the back of his bed and was trying to get into the cab.
So this was
And,
on Highway 210?
Yeah, like
Whereabouts?
It's at Moores
close-
Creek.
Right around Moores Creek.
They say that place is super haunted.
And I didn't know that.
And-
I didn't know that until I watched this video.
They're having a First and Freedom Festival, and they're going to do a battle scene reenactment next weekend at Moores Creek, and I am
Ooh.
going, bro. I am there.
Oh,
Anybody want to go? Fucking bring it.
I may need to.
Yeah.
I'll ride with you if you
My
don't
neck-
mind.
Yeah, I'll get it nailed down.
That's
Yeah.
cool. That'd
Yeah.
be really
I've
cool.
never been to a battle reenactment, but I would love to go.
Hmm.
But
Like
they say that whole place, there's a lot of haunted activity around there. I wonder if that's connected to it.
I'm sure it is.
Interesting.
But I had no idea it was even haunted until I watched this video.
yeah.
And when you stepped outside, I was telling Fig, I said, it wasn't, he said it's on WECT. I watched it on some kind of dark and mysterious channel on YouTube. And dude, it freaked me out, man. I'm like, the fuck, man? Are you kidding me? This is crazy, man.
Yeah.
Like I said, you're going to have a lot of people out there who do shit for clicks and do shit for attention and stuff. This ain't one of them, man. This ain't one. He didn't even want to be interviewed. This cat did not even want to be interviewed after the fact, man. He's like, I don't even want to talk about this ever again.
Christian said it was the Chewy Cobra.
The Chewy Cobra. Yeah.
I think it was a Sasha Cobra. She was after some snacks. What?
Yeah, she eats all the rotisserie
what?
chickens before they can escape.
Oh, Chew is a mysterious life form, that's for sure.
Okay.
Well, you can paddle Moores Creek and go right under the
I've heard
the
that.
logs. That's pretty cool. I've done it with Brent. It was pretty neat.
You see Sasha's party bandana on?
Looks like somebody's sitting on a lightsaber.
So yeah, there's all kinds of weird stuff around here. I know we talked about the battleship on one episode. That's a freaky place, man, especially at night, man. And we have Wilmington was considered a colonial settlement. So we have a lot of early. I don't even want to venture to guess the years. I know 1800s and various houses in the historic district.
Yeah, the town is as old as I think 1729 or something.
Yeah, well, in not the Civil War, but the Revolutionary War, the Burgoyne Wright House has got to be.
Yep.
I mean, that was around.
So there's a lot of folklore surrounding these houses, and we got a friend of ours who actually does paranormal investigations. Matt.
You have a
And,
paranormal investigator friend?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he hasn't been on the show yet.
No, I'm sure he would come on here,
Bro.
Yeah, bring him on, Russ. Make it happen.
But yeah, he stayed busy there for a while.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's been a busy season.
Have you ever been to the guess during the fall they do that haunted Wilmington tour.
I've heard that.
I haven't been on it, no.
It's pretty neat.
I've heard that's
I've,
really neat.
I've done it.
Oh, okay.
I've done it. It was pretty cool.
Is that where you take the carriage ride?
No, we walked. It was about an hour walk.
You got a tour guide who knows all the spooky stories.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's a lot of it, man. I'm sure there's a lot of it.
They may do carriage rides, but we walked at that time. I wouldn't want to walk it again.
Me either. I want to be told a story in a carriage.
The weird and the unknown.
Well, what he would do is you would walk to a place, and then he would tell the story about the house. So it wasn't really storytelling while we were walking.
Yeah.
What was that historical house that we had recently that burned down?
Oh, that was the one on North 3rd or 3rd Street.
Wasn't Bellamy, was it?
No.
Gosh.
We had just put window treatments up in that house.
Oh, you got to be kidding me.
Like,
But that,
2
come to
months
find out, that's
before.
not the first time this has happened.
No, it happened twice. Once a year before.
Kitchen fire.
Electrical fire.
Or electrical, okay.
In the kitchen.
Okay.
And this was the same thing, I guess. It just burnt that motherfucker.
Yeah, I can't remember the name of it. It was a bed and breakfast.
Yeah,
It wasn't the Wright house, was it?
Yeah, I don't know.
I know right where it was too.
I tell you what, what I want to do, man. Let's plan on this if you guys are into it.
Yeah.
Let's spend a weekend at Frying Pan Tower.
Okay.
How are we gonna get out there?
I don't know.
You going to pay for it?
I'll watch you guys pay for your share.
We'll get hoisted up.
I'm out.
Hoisted up in bosun's chairs. That's how you get up there.
Yeah,
You get hoisted up.
Yeah, there's two ways out there. You can either go out there by helicopter, which I'm sure is very expensive, or you can go out there by boat.
Yeah.
You know,
It's not cheap.
I think the
Have you
stay
looked
itself.
into-
I think the stay itself is actually cheap. It's getting out there that's probably the expensive part. I think the stay itself is like
That's a
100, maybe 150 a night, something like that.
30-mile trip out there.
Fixed participation.
And I've been out, dude. I've been out 30 miles. I've been out 30 miles
Just
shipping,
disappeared like
fishing.
wonder.
Y'all have fun with that. Enjoy yourselves.
I'm just throwing it out there, man. That would be a very cool kind of mental break, isolationism
Out there
Yeah.
on the fucking.
Yeah, dude.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'd rather pay for a stay on the battleship. What that guy said, if it was as active as he said.
Dude, I can promise you it is. I've been on the battleship at late night.
It's
I believe
active
you.
with a lot of popping and creaking
Yeah.
noises.
That is
Whether or not
you
they're
can't-
from ghosts.
It's not just popping creaking, it's banging.
It's weird.
Fucking banging.
It's weird. And you don't know where it's coming from because everything is so weird inside there. Yeah.
Yeah, it's bizarre, man. And
Sounds like my air conditioning unit.
Or DP's old refrigerator.
Yeah.
Do you still
Yeah,
have the?
what- No,
No,
I got another one. What that thing used? It would knock. It would go like
I mean, it was.
it would sound like someone was knocking on the front door.
Damn.
Yeah,
that's cool.
It
got
would
me
do it
quite a
like
few
3 or
times.
It sound like
4
the compressor rocking.
Yeah, but the rhythm of it would be not, and it would sound just like because it was sitting right. It was beside the front door.
Yeah.
Around a partition.
Yeah.
Like, that's just the leftovers, guys. Don't worry
Yeah.
about it.
So I gotta find the video, and I'm gonna have to put this up there for you guys, or at least a link to it. But there's a guy online. It's one of the funniest things ever. His rocking machine was so off balance that it would start. He grabs his guitar and he sits down and he starts playing "The Devil Went Down to Georgia," man. And this is like in perfect sync with that damn washing machine, man.
That was a rocking machine.
It was a possessed machine.
Yeah.
All right, man. So what else is going on?
It's been a chill week.
Yeah, I hadn't had a whole lot happen this week, man.
Chill
And
week, man.
I'm doing a pushback on work right now because I've got to get prepped for this trip to China, so I'm not taking on too much.
Big. I don't think you've seen my Hulk smash hand.
Oh, what the hell?
Yeah, he's got some
What the?
he's got some side effect stuff going on there.
That's from the steroids
Wow.
and edema from Yeah.
Okay. What did the?
Went to Duke yesterday. They said, that's one big swollen hand, bro. I'm like, thank you for that.
And they say how long it'd be like that? Will it?
They're sending someone out to give me like what's called a retrograde massage,
Okay.
which could be dangerous if you don't need one.
AKA a happy ending massage.
Yeah. There won't be no happy ending.
Let's take that swelling down, sir.
Yeah. I'm like, something else is swelling over here.
Hulk smash.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. I hate that for you, man.
It don't hurt, but
So are you taking any kind of anti-inflammatory at all right now for it?
no.
And they said it's caused by what?
Steroids and
Oh, yeah, okay.
and sodium.
Damn sodium.
First they were salting my bacon, telling me I needed more sodium to keep my brain from dehydrating, so I don't have seizures.
Oh,
And apparently I went overboard on the sodium.
a lot of Chinese food.
Chinese food, any food. I was salting everything. All these electrolyte drinks I'm drinking,
Well, yeah,
they're loaded with sodium.
Yeah.
they are for a reason. You're supposed to be offsetting that by going out working out.
Yeah. It fucks with your potassium levels when you got
Oh,
so much
does that?
sodium. Yeah.
I can see that. All right, now she's in her pout mode.
Yeah, because she can't go
Yeah.
OUT.
I can't do what I want when I want. Just like every human.
That's all right.
Well,
It looks funny on video though.
Oh, I know, right?
Yeah. Looks like I got allergic reactions to bee stings.
I don't know why the camera's on us. We weren't even talking or anything.
We are now.
Now,
I'm still
and then it
I'm still on auto. So
okay.
Big as that disc golf shirt?
NC State, baby.
Oh.
How about that Wolfpack?
Love it.
oh,
Wolfpack.
guys, we're gonna take a quick break here.
Yeah, I
take a
gotta
stretch.
take a smoke. And a piss.
And one of Fig's favorite songs of all time.
What is it? I'm not. Oh, that's not. Oh, okay. I thought it